welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited for today's video. I am going to be doing testing viral TikTok foods. As you can see, I've got a little bit of a mess in front of me right now because I don't really know where to start, to be honest. I'm gonna pop up all of the ones that I've seen right now that I'm gonna try in this video. So we've got custard bread, the air fried Baby Bells. I'm gonna be doing the Weetabix cheesecake, Snickers rice cakes. One more. Oh yeah, also I'm gonna be trying the avocado condensed milk and ice. A lot of people have actually said it's really good, so I'm very intrigued. I'm intrigued by all of these recipes. Before we get into the video, please subscribe if you are new here, and please like this video. Let me know any other videos that you want to see from me. And let's get on to the first TikTok recipe. I think I'm gonna start with the cheesecake because I think it needs to go in the fridge for a little bit before I eat it. I'm not gonna leave it overnight. I'm just going to put it in the fridge for maybe like 10-15 minutes. And also then I'm gonna do the rice cake because again, I think it needs to go in the freezer for a bit. I'm gonna find the TikToks that I am getting the actual inspo from. I have seen it everywhere. It's not necessarily this particular TikTok I've seen, but it's the one that I'm gonna follow now. So I'll screen record it for the video as well, if you guys are interested. So I've got my 2 Weetabix. Then I'm gonna add some milk. And I think a lot of people add vanilla to that as well, so it's a little bit sweet. Then we need some yogurt. I feel like I've made up the fact that you needed cream cheese, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit. And also some protein powder. And then I think it's just toppings of your choice. I think I'm just gonna put chocolate chips on because that's what I have. Yeah, let's give it a go. She's added Biscoff, which I could do. I think I'm actually gonna add some chocolate milk just to make it a little bit, oh, this is gonna go everywhere. A little bit sweeter. Also, I'm doing it in a Tupperware because I like how most of the ones I've seen, you can see the layers. Bear with me whilst I just make the biggest mess ever. Just adding chocolate, but I think you can add any milk. I used to love Weetabix when I started my weight loss journey like 5 years ago. I would have Weetabix every single day because on Slimming World you can, as part of their rules I guess. I used to have it heated up like porridge with some chocolate milk, basically like this, and strawberries. I'm just gonna flatten it like I would a cheesecake base. I quite like a thick biscuit base anyway. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to pop this in the fridge, let it set for a little bit. Then I'm going to move on to the rice cake. Okay, so I've got some rice cakes, some peanut butter, some chopped dates. I actually don't have peanuts. That's poor from me, I forgot peanuts. Then I also have some milk chocolate chunks to melt down for the top. So I'm just going to make one of these. I'm going to take some peanut butter. This is just one from Tesco. And then I'm just gonna spread this all over. I used to have this with banana on top as well. That's really good. I'm gonna do chopped dates. These are pretty good because they're quite small pieces. Apparently they do taste like caramel, or at least have the texture, fudgy. So I'm just gonna put quite a few on there. Then I'm gonna melt some chocolate chunks. Bear with. Oh my god, someone commented on my video about how they wouldn't eat at my house because I licked the spoon. I just found it really funny because I'm the only one that lives here. I'm the only one that's here most of the time. I'm the only one eating this food. Of course, if I was cooking for somebody else, I wouldn't be licking the spoon. I've melted my chocolate. Basically, I've got my rice cake here. Just gonna spread some chocolate over the top. And I love how like the texture actually kind of resembles a Snickers, like with the lumps. Yeah, that's not spread as well as I'd hoped, but that is plenty of chocolate. It doesn't look that even and aesthetically pleasing, but it's gonna have to do. There's some gaps, but it's homemade, you know? So I'm gonna pop this in the freezer and then I'm gonna come back to trying it at the end of the video. Okay, back to the cheesecake filling. That much Greek yogurt, like a few teaspoons, maybe a couple of tablespoons. I'm gonna do a little bit of cream cheese, just like a teaspoon. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of protein powder. Because I think the whole idea of this is that it is supposed to be like protein inspired. I'm just gonna do a little bit. Let's add some chocolate chips in the mix and then we can top it off with some as well. That's actually already set, so it's pretty quick. I'm gonna add the topping to the base. Love how cute it is as well. I'm very here for the Instagram style or TikTok style like breakfasts and stuff. I do think if something's prettier, it almost already tastes better. The cheesecake ratio to the base is kind of lacking. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle some chocolate chips on top. This looks really cute. Again, the base is kind of overbearing, but it's fine. I'm gonna pop this back in the fridge, and that is the first 2 recipes done, and we'll try them at the end. Okay, next is the custard toast, I think. So I've actually got a fruit loaf, which I feel like is gonna work really well. I'm just gonna use the same bowl that I used for the overnight cheesecake. Use a little bit of yogurt, an egg, some syrup. Okay, easy. And then whatever you want, chocolate or berries or whatever. So I'm actually gonna use blueberries. Just gonna preheat my air fryer. So 1 egg, some yogurt. I'm gonna use golden syrup because I don't have maple. Again, I'm gonna add my own twist. Some cinnamon. I feel like that's gonna be a good touch. I think that looks about right. It's kind of a very weird consistency. You take a spoon and you just wanna like flatten the middle to make like a well. I'll show you one sec. I might have to make 2 actually because I've got loads of custard. Now, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see, but there's basically like a well in the middle. Fruit loaf is so underrated, by the way. It's basically like a hot cross bun, but in bread. I'm actually gonna put them in the air fryer. I don't know how I'm gonna pick them up, if not. Oh, it's gonna spill. Oh no! Almost forgot to add blueberries. I'm gonna try this mix. I know there's raw egg, but who doesn't eat the cake mix? Because you're lying. Okay, I have just taken these out. I'm filming them so I can show you guys. Smell incredible. Oh my goodness. They kind of look like, or remind me of, I can't remember the name, but they're the Portuguese egg tart or something. Look how good that looks. Imagine you go to your friend's house and they make you this for breakfast. It kind of looks like French toast vibes. Oh, I'm so excited to try this. Oh my God, it's gonna be hot though. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is insane. Feels like it's come straight out of a bakery. Don't know why I said that so weird. Straight out of a bakery. Blueberries, phenomenal touch. I get why this has become viral. It took me about 5 minutes. It was like 3 ingredients. This straight up wins. I'm telling you, it's gonna become a new breakfast of mine. That was amazing. Next is the baby bells. So I'm gonna preheat the air fryer again. You're gonna need baby bells, an egg, some crisps. I've seen a lot of people use Doritos. So I'm using Doritos. I think you can use breadcrumbs as well, but crisps is kind of a bit more of like a hack because you probably have it at home. Some flour. So I need to mash up these crisps so that they are like crumbs. These are the Doritos tangy cheese, but the flaming hot version. They didn't have the normal version, and I thought Doritos would be like the best sort of crisp. But I've actually heard a lot of people say these are really spicy. Oh my God, I've not had a baby bell in probably years. They're just, these seem tiny. Have they got smaller? They're just not like really my thing, but going with the flour, going with the egg, and then I'm gonna actually peel open more before I get really messy. I love this idea though, like, I think that's what TikTok like viral foods are about, just being so easy and like things that you wouldn't think of, and you know, not slaving over the cooker all day, just whipping something up that actually feels like you've spent ages on it. Okay, they've been in there a couple minutes. The mess behind me. In these videos, I'm just not a tidy up as you go because I just want to get the video filmed and then do it after. But I'm figuring that cheese doesn't take that long to melt. They're sizzling. Don't know if you can hear. Ooh. Yeah, I think they're done. That's unreal if they're done because they literally took a few minutes. Oh, I'm so hot. How good do they look? I feel like in a sauce would be unreal. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Why are they so good? Oh my god, I'm so impressed. I sort of knew they were gonna work because there are so many TikToks showing people making them, but I feel like they're still underrated because these fully taste like you'd get them at like, I mean, TGI's isn't the best place in the world, but still a restaurant. They took me like 5 minutes. That is, I don't know why the pull isn't pulling. I feel like maybe they could have done it with a bit longer. That flavour crisp as well, unreal. Very impressed with those. Shall we try the cheesecake? Okay, so let's try the cheesecake first, and then I've also just got my Snickers. Try to get every layer, or both layers. I don't mind the yogurt. It's quite sweet, like an artificial sweet, but the base is kind of just mushy. I mean, I don't really know what I expected. It is just mushed up Weetabix. It's okay. I get the idea. I think the idea is really good, to be honest, because kind of just makes your breakfast a bit exciting. I probably won't make it again. It's like, I'd eat it if there was nothing else. Let's try the Snickers rice cake. Dates are actually going to be quite chewy because it's kind of given that texture. That's really good. The date texture is like, that's really weird. It is like caramel. I'll definitely be using dates again, and I love it in this. I don't think it's like the most healthy snack. I mean, there's loads of chocolate on there. So compared to like a chocolate bar, I'd say they're probably about the same, but I guess the ingredients are more like natural. There's no like added sugar. I guess you know exactly what's going into it. It's homemade, it's easy. I mean, it probably is a tiny bit healthier, but I wouldn't say it's like most healthy, but then I don't think it's promoted to be. So I just think it's an easy, quick, tasty snack. I love that. It's a bit messy, but it tastes amazing. I actually do get Snickers vibes. I think that's honestly so good. That's definitely a yes from me as well. I'm gonna finish it. It's really good. Final thing is the avocado, the ice, and the condensed milk. I actually think this is a Filipino dessert. I've seen that floating around. Don't quote me. I've just seen other people say that. But yeah, I think you're supposed to chop up your avocado into some chunks. I'm gonna add some ice. These are quite big. I'm gonna have to somehow like make them smaller, maybe crunch on them. And then I'm gonna add the condensed milk, so I need to open this up. And then I think you just pour it on, mix it around, so it kind of becomes like, I don't know, what would you even call that? And then we just pour it in. I have just mixed this together. I have just tried it for a TikTok, and I can confirm this is really good, and I'm really confused because I don't know why it's good. I think because it's so sweet, the condensed milk has like, you could drink that stuff on its own, like it's so nice. The ice makes it cold, and then I think because the avocado is just kind of neutral, it's just sort of a bit of texture. I really like it. I'm really confused. Probably wouldn't be something that I go and reach for to make again because it is kind of weird, and I feel like you'd have to be in the mood for it. As a first impression, it's good. What the hell? But I like it, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. The only one I didn't really like was the overnight cheesecake. Apart from that, everything else was a win for me. Do you know what? I actually think the rice cake was my favorite, followed by the toast, followed by the crisp, the cheese bites, followed by this, and then the cheesecake was last. I think that's right. So the rice cake, the toast, the cheese, the avocado, and then the cheesecake last. So there you go. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my god, I loved filming this. I love finding new things and like hacks and stuff. I've been on TikTok for a while, but I've only recently just become like in the obsessive stage. Like, instead of scrolling on Instagram, I now find myself scrolling on TikTok. I love finding things like this and trying them out. So definitely give these a go. Let me know if you want me to do this again, because I'm sure I'll find more recipes or just more hacks in general maybe. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Follow me on TikTok, by the way, if you haven't already. Bye! This is the aftermath of filming, by the way. Oh dear.